First time going live here. Said I'm gonna do it. I had people asking me some questions, and I'm gonna wait a minute because I know I don't got that many people jumping around. See me after I make my normal videos, so I'll wait a few minutes because I didn't really tell too many people about this whole live thing. But I was talking to Daniel McCarthy. Shout out to him. Congratulations on your truck purchase over at Rush in Tulsa. And was talking for a minute, and then I got a message, I don't know, earlier yesterday from Jason telling me to go live. What's happening, John? What's going on, man? First time doing it, I've been saying I was going to do one, never did one. Who else is out there? There's two of y'all out there. But how's things going, man? I gotta figure out where the hell these damn comments are gonna pop in at. I probably have to like tap on something, don't I? I see that. I've been doing good, John. I've been doing good, trying to make some moves here. Turn a couple of trucks, get 3 trucks. Been a pretty good year. Last couple of weeks been kind of like, I think everybody's felt that for the last couple of weeks, so that's what I'm going to speak on a little bit about because I was asked about it yesterday. So they told me to speak about vans, flatbeds, and steps, and reefer freight, which I pretty much done pulled all of them, so even a little bit of tanker at one point. So I told him, I said, I'll do it real quick. I don't know what kind of attention I'll get, but we'll see on that. Appreciate the info. Oh, all right, I'll tap back on that. Appreciate the info. Yeah, no problem, man. I mean, I try to put out what I put out based on what I know or already experience and things like that. Um, I'm trying not to steer somebody in the wrong direction. So, what's up, DL? So what you're saying there, subscribed you last year. This is my first time commenting. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, man. This is the first time me doing a live video, so I've been saying I was gonna do one, never did one. I mean, I stay busy, man, so I don't be like looking to go live. So, but yeah, I appreciate the subscription and everything, checking everything out. But we got a few of y'all in here. Shoulda, I don't know, maybe I need to put out a broadcast or something. Yeah, I'm on the book, man. Speaking of Facebook, I have 2 pages. One's got me wearing a suit, and the other one's got my 2 daughters. If you check me out, check me on the one with my 2 daughters. The other one's a backup page. Suntech, Jacksonville, Florida. I heard they got their little thing now, where they lease on drivers. A long time ago, I drove with Mag. Y'all hear me talk about that here and there. All they did was broker freight. So, yeah, I mean, it ain't like, I don't think Suntech's like a Landstar, stuff like that, but I know they did a lot of reefer freight over at Suntech. Suntech, I hate to say it, Suntech was a company I didn't really like, but I don't know much about them these days. I know back then I didn't like Suntech. So I know you got Suntech down there. You got, what's that, Giroux down there in Florida. So you probably have to check with a couple other guys. I think I seen like one or two people talk about Suntech, and they were in groups like, damn, I ain't even in that group no more on Facebook for stupid ass reasons. But what's the name of that damn group? All Truckers United or one of them groups. There was like one or two people in there that was with Suntech, so I can't really say too much about them these days because the last time I did anything with Suntech was back in like 2010, 2011, and there was always something goofy going on, man. But I had Jason ask me about van freight. Now I'm gonna keep watching and see who's asking a question. If I can answer it, I will. If I can't, I'll do like I just did right there. Uh, he was asking me about van freight, reefer freight, step deck, flatbed freight. Um, I've done them all. I mean, I started as a company driver back in the day at MS Carriers. So hold on, DL, what do you say? Gotta move something out the way here. I'm a company driver. I want to be a fleet owner. What's the best way to get started? Well, you gotta go. Well, you watching certain people on YouTube. You're headed in the right direction. I wouldn't watch everything I see on YouTube, but go get your DOT numbers, your MC numbers, all that. Get set up with the right people. A lot of people these days are going through what is it called? Things like a wider, what's that, Nastic or whatever, and they're setting them up the right way. There's plenty of guys out there that got their own fleet and you know they ain't even driving. I mean, I ain't talking about like me and a couple guys with like 2 trucks, 3 trucks. I'm talking about 10, 15, 20 trucks. So, but you can check out. I get Oida can help you out. There's that Nasty can help you out. There's a couple other people that can help you out by going by that. But you gotta have your insurance and all that stuff filed before you take off. So, and that process can take about 3 weeks, a month, depending on how you got everything, set up. You out there in Arizona? I need to be out there in a minute. Got to get out there to this house. But I'm trying to finish everything up with this truck, man. I got these 3 trucks that's gonna show up. So I ain't even got out there yet in the last few weeks. But so it's a few of y'all in here. Who we got? I'm trying to see who we got. I know DL John's in there. There's 7 of y'all watching. But back to what I was saying about that freight, man. What do you mean? Well, that's what it is. You got to go file for your MC number, your DOT number, file for your insurance and all that to get set up. And as far as leasing on drivers and stuff like that, that ain't my avenue right now. But if you're trying to get a little fleet, I mean, I don't know how your credit situation and all that other stuff is like. As far as getting equipment, I guess you want to get equipment, or you just want people to just bring their equipment. I don't know. There's different ways of doing it. People could bring their equipment, lease on to you. You can have equipment and like trailers or whatever, and have people pull it. What's up, J Most? Good. It's a good Phoenix or Mesa. Damn. Try Gilbert. It might be too high. That's why I was living that. I'm not saying you ain't got no money, but I'm just saying that it was a little high. Uh, I wouldn't mess with neither one of them, man. But I guess I would say Mesa. But back to you. Yeah, you can have your own numbers and have people lease on to you. You can have your own equipment, as far as trailers, and people lease on to you. You can structure that how you want to do that on a percentage or whatever. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how your money situation is and your credit and all that stuff. There's a lot of things that go with that. Um, as far as getting set up, I mean the setup process, it ain't that hard. It was gonna cost you like everything to get set up, minus this insurance. I don't know what, like $1,000, $1,200. As far as the insurance part, they run your info and all that, so that varies from person to person and company to company, I should say. Yeah, Trucker Rick, go ahead, man. I'll wait on you, but I'm gonna keep on talking for a minute. But like I said, man, the cost of setting up, getting your numbers and all that, just to get that part going, because you gotta file with the um, FMCSA and all that, get your numbers. It's gonna take like 3 weeks, man. Just for that to come through. Then after that, you got to get your insurance uh, and all to be official. So the whole process, I say, take about a month. So, but after that, it's for your company. You structure everything how you need to structure that, because everybody's gonna have a different formula. Like Landstar's got their formula, Mercer's got their formula, Mag, Farm Fleet, all of them got their own formula. So you just gotta figure out what you want to do as far as the operations of your fleet. I'm waiting on that question, man. Um, but anyway, the different freight. Here we go. What's up, Toby? The benefit of me having my own authority. That's something I might do down the road. A lot of people I'm gonna tell you, a lot of people do that shit for freedom, man. That's just it's just a freedom thing to most. Some people want to grow. Some people just want, freedom and grow. So they don't want to be told this, they don't want to be told that. So that's the thing. I mean, you could probably, like the money I'm giving Landstar, um, that probably would be the money, I'm gonna kick out towards, being on my own anyway. So, some people ready to go, some people ain't ready to go. Some people just jump into shit and that's it. What's up, big guy? Bad guy. So some people just jump into shit, man, and a lot of people fail. So a lot of people get that authority. They still think they had, I don't know, Snyder, Warner, one of those companies, and you see a lot of them come here and act like they still at those companies, and it just doesn't work out for them. I'm gonna get back to that. My credit score is low, 600. How does business credit work? How long does it take to build up? There's steps to business credit, man. 600. I don't know what's on your I ain't gonna get too personal there, but make sure you gotta get it up there 650s or better. Try to keep your that the income ratio in order there. Um, if you got credit cards, man, you gotta keep those jokers down. So if you got $1,000 card, you want to keep that balance down to like $200 or something, and watch out when you make your payment, because some people make their payments, man, and they get that at let's say they owe 500, they pay 500. And like 2 days later, they go back and spend the money again. Well, you just defeated the purpose. You just defeated the purpose. You gotta let that joint report, man. You gotta let it report. Because once they, they're gonna see, well, damn, he went right back to five. He went back to 500 again. But business credit, it just starts out. It don't take long to build. I did it a couple of ways. Because I got a different name back in North Carolina. I used the whole little thing with Gimplers and Uline and Quill. It starts to take about 3 months to start building some of this stuff up. As far as little vendors and stuff. What's up, Bobby? Mr. Polo, what's happening? Takes about 3 months to build some of that stuff up. It's kind of hard to do because it's like, I don't want to say it's hard to do because some people don't want to be sitting there buying pens and pencils all the time. You buy what you need. You know, like when you got a Uline or a Quill or something like that, Uline, you use buy like pencils. Your kids are about to go back to school, buy shit, pay it back. They want to see you, engaging in building credit. Now, another way I did it was, and some people looked at it kind of like, well, I just took a shortcut. I went and bought like a I bought a Freightliner and I just left it sitting. And it was under my business name, and I just started making payments, and I paid it off. That was a boost. That was just to show that I had commercial equipment under my business name. But it takes time to get up there. It takes a long time to get up there, to the Swifts and all that. But in a few years, about 3 to 5. If you're well established, you shouldn't have a problem doing certain things, man, as far as I'm concerned. So, like I'm dealing with a dude now, I doing like 5% down deals, damn near 0%, but I had I ain't gonna say a bump. I bought a house, so that kind of like jacked me up a little bit when you're out there. Trying to do things. I didn't want to try to buy a house and I was buying equipment at the same time, even though I know I could have did both. I just didn't want like an idiot doing it, all of a sudden they shoot me down from my house, so. But it takes a little time to build your stuff up, man. There's like little tiers to it, dealing with different vendors. Like I said, you can start out with Quill. First of all, let me go back. You need to get your EIN number and all that and get incorporated in your state or whatever. Getting incorporated is easy. You can go downtown and get that done. Some states it's like $100 and something bucks. You don't even need legal Zoom and all that crazy mess, man. Like in Arizona, I paid a one-time fee. I ain't pay nothing else again. North Carolina is different. I gotta pay them every year. But that's two different names. Now if I didn't catch your question, I'll get whoever asked the question. I'll get back to you. But you need that EIN. You need that to file that them articles of incorporation, and and then you on your way right there. Then you need Dun and Bradstreet number. Don't let them like pressure you though. They'll try to make you cough up $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $10,000 to get going. Like I said, you can use things like Quill, Uline. If you even buy bottles of water and have them send it to your house or whatever, little vendors like that. Damn, what's their name? I think it's Advanced Auto Parts. One of them places you can mess with. There's a few places, Sears. You can start out like that because you need some trade lines, man. Working for you out there. I forget what the number is. It's like 10 of them or 14 of them you need. You're probably not gonna get 14 in one shot, but you can start out with like 3, 4 of them. So, but in the business credit deal works almost like personal credit, except they go up to like 100. Now the score is like 100. Now they could check you out on I think it's Experian and PayNet and all that mess to see how you do. But for the most part, you guys start out down at the bottom to build yourself up, man. Let me see what we got here. But get your personal credit up, though. Secured credit card is good, though, for you to start out. Keep your balance low. Pay that money back. Then go try to get one from Capital One, Credit One. There's a couple others out there. Capital One probably can get you once you up to like the 640 or something, 630. Credit One, don't try to get too many cards, because then you screw yourself. Then too many inquiries and all that mess. Let me see what we got here. I never really got to talking about that van freight. Y'all hit me with some stuff, man, that I didn't expect. But hey, that's part of being live, right? Let me go back to some of these questions. Yeah, I'm good.
I ain't forgot about you.
All right, no problem. What's up, Bubba?
You want to take that to work?
Yeah, you can get that. Cool. Every time y'all see me, I'm sitting like at a restaurant or something. Question: you are gonna kiss the hoe? What? There's things. Let's talk about wirelesses. You stupid. Man, go somewhere. Am I from North Carolina originally? No. I'm originally from Brooklyn, New York. Been back and forth between there and North Carolina for years. Finally waved the white flag and went to North Carolina. Started driving for MS Carriers. Anybody that knows MS Carriers, movie star before Swift came in there. And the only reason why I did that was because I was gonna work for MTA in New York City, and it took too long to get the damn job. So I couldn't wait for those old folks to retire or whatever. So I went to North Carolina, started doing that. I became a truck driver. Then I kind of disappeared for a little bit because of Swift and MS Carriers. I went out there and drove a bus for a second before I moved back to North Carolina. So yeah, originally I'm from Brooklyn, New York. I lived outside New York City for a little while, and I lived in North Carolina. I lived in Memphis for a few minutes. I lived in Dallas for a few minutes. I lived in California for like a year. Now I'm in Arizona. Didn't come from Arizona to California to Arizona, but I live in Arizona. Been there for like 5 years. Yeah, tell Reba. My wife want me to send a truck over there. That one new one I got. I don't know about that, but they might not want me in the building, man, because I broke bad on them back in the day, because it was something petty that somebody pretty much lied on me over there. DL security. Yeah, I answered that one. Let's see. Yeah, speaking of credit, go back to that personal credit, because some people be like, yeah, my credit score is 650, right? But you got FICO 8s, all this other crazy mess they checking. It might say that on your little credit. Like, you might log into your account and they got you that little credit check thing. It might say it there. But then there's commercial credit solutions or credit solutions, whatever these agencies are that check your credit. They looking at it based off something else. So you might be 650 there on one thing. You might be 640 somewhere else. You might be 680 somewhere else. You might be like, one time I was like between like 711 and 725 between all three bureaus. And I think the lowest one was like Equifax. So I mean, it varies, and they got different ways of whatever they're looking at. So whatever formulas they use to decide to give you credit, that's what they do. So um, so take that note. You know, you might get that from, I don't know who you got as a credit card if you're using it that way. And some of y'all got credit cards and you know what I'm talking about. It'll be, well, there's your score, 650, 640. It could be lower, it could be more. Go to Credit Sesame and log in. Go to Credit Karma, log in. Go to, they're free. Go to, there's another one. I'll probably put it in the comments later. And you can kind of get an idea. Go to Experian. I didn't pay for mine because I knew exactly where I was because I was buying the house and all that mess. But you get an idea where you at as far as your scores for the most part. So instead of just taking a wild guess based off of like what your credit card told you, because then you gonna walk into some mess and yeah, I'm 650. Nigga, huh? Nah, but your experience say you like 620, and then you like, oh shit. So let me see. If I was to open a small business account with credit amount, I don't like how this thing be fading out, man. I'll get used to it in a minute. To open a business account with a credit amount, do you? Me, the second time around when I did it with my other company was different because I didn't do it the same way. Like I kind of did everything in reverse for some damn reason. I bought that truck, $14,000, whatever it was. Made my payments. Then all of a sudden, I was offered an American Express card, so it was open, whatever. It's not truly open, but I had that card. Then I had a Capital One. I think I had like 9,000 on there. Those are only two cards I really got anyway, as far as the business goes. But that's because I was established. So technically, I want to say this. When I got to that point, no, I didn't use Quill, Uline, Gimplers, and all that stuff the traditional way. I'm sometimes unorthodox with stuff when I do it. I ended up with those accounts a totally different way, just based off of they seen that I've been in business for a few years, well, 2 years at that point. I want to say, and American Express offered me, and I think I'm out there where I can do like I forget over 30,000 if I wanted to. It's kind of weird with the open card, but whatever with it. Kind of shying away from it for many reasons. Capital One, it's a good one. They give you nice little perks. I mean, it ain't the greatest, but it's something that you can get with. But you can do credit line. Uh, some places, Lendio and a couple of places like that, they'll start you out with 20, 30,000. Depends on what your bank account look like, your business account. If you carrying like 20,000 in there, which is kind of 30,000, which is kind of tough for a solo owner operator starting up. But if you got it in there and you show your last 3 months or whatever, they'll loan you the money. Just little startup money. I mean, the way I look at it, you use other people's money to do your thing. Just pay it back though, because I know some people don't. They just take it and run. I do that at Lamstar, man. I got a voluntary escrow account. Those drivers that know about it, they don't keep your money. So, was damn near $30,000 in there, man. I pulled some of that money. I didn't even reach into my personal account at home. Took that money and added it towards my. Well, I did reach some money at home towards my home. That was it. So when something happens to my truck, let's say I need $5,000. Landstar go back, click, 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 looking at everything I'm doing and go, well, you got any money towards that? Yeah, but I'll let y'all do that. Go ahead. Sometimes, not all the time. But they go back and see my escrow account. They like, well, you got XYZ amount of dollars in there. I said, I know. I want y'all to do it though. I mean, that's just the way I am with it sometimes. Sometimes I go ahead and handle it. But it's just depending on how I feel, I guess, at the moment. I be saying, pigs. Man, you crazy, man. You gotta see the side of my truck. That. You crazy, man. You crazy, man. Take it. Do I buy my headache rack in Arizona? Nah. I know somebody that can get you one in Arizona. I buy mine from Tri-City, Kansas, and Granite City, Missouri. Depending on what you're looking for, I mean, they got it. So, um, I got one. It's in El Paso on my Freightliner, but I don't think you're gonna want that if you want to use one. They could. Capital One sends me several letters every month. They're trying to screw me though. They offer me. Oh, they all do. They all come out with them wild ass interest rates. The bottom line is, well, if they give you they'll start you out with like, as long as you pay it. Some of them don't even have no interest for like the first year or whatever. I just pay it. That's it. You know. Um, like I said, the main thing is to keep that balance low, man. You keep that balance low, you won't have a lot of problems. You'll get better cars, better offers as things go on. Cause I bullshitted myself for a long time, man, with credit cards and stuff. Now I don't want no card. I don't want no card. Fuck that card. I don't want this card. You know. But sometimes you need to do that credit thing, man, to get to where you gotta go. And some people got money. Some people got funny money. So everybody not the same. What's up, Two Face? 650 credit score. How much cash will I to buy a $50,000 truck? I'll give you a bank. Call Tab Bank. They'll give you $50,000 truck, 5,000 down. Once you get a little bit established, well, you got 650. I'll get you with a Guado Cruise. But like I said, you gotta make sure your joint is really 650. Like I just said a minute ago, because you can have like one saying this, the other one saying this, and the other one saying this. But Tab Bank is one that'll let you get a truck with 10% down. And $50,000 truck, you probably pay like 1,600. Well, depending on what year it is. But if it's like a 13, 14, yeah, you're gonna pay like 1,600 a month or something like that. Man, y'all crazy, man. I knew some of y'all was gonna come on here with the shit, man, but it is what it is, right? What do you mean by voluntary escrow? That's just a Landstar thing, man. That's just something they do at Landstar. You don't have to do it, but yeah. Yeah, I'm good.
You want the remote?
Nah. That's just a Landstar thing. Like Snyder got one. It's not called voluntary. I guess that's part of their package when they're leasing them trucks. And if they want the money out of their escrow, then they start asking questions why you want the money and shit and whatever. That sounds like some bullshit to me, but whatever. Over here, we asked for our money that came out of that line haul. They don't say nothing. Yo, they only can give you 5,000 at a time if you got the money in there. So they'll load it on whatever car you want. Have a good day. It's over with. But that only happens between the hours of 8 and 5, Monday through Friday. 05 International, 10 grand, former boss. Hoping you might. I mean, keep it up if it runs pretty good. Shoot. Freightliner I bought 14,000, had like, I don't know, 800,000 miles on it. Sat for like a year, then I ran it for like 8 months, and then I got rid of it. Funny part is I traded it for the same price damn near I bought it for 2 Peterbilts. Some people are like, how the fuck do you do that? I did it. You just gotta know how to take advantage of certain situations. That's all. But you might do pretty good with that little international, man. I mean, just get your money, man. Stack it up. What's up, Daniel? We talked good yesterday for a minute. Like I said, congratulations on that with that truck. Looking at the 3-door headache rag. Shoot me a text. All right, yeah, I got you, Bubba. They like 2,400. But they nice. You see, if you no, you ain't on my Facebook page. I posted them a while back. I ain't worried about the trolls, man. I mean, I control too. I mean, I control all day. I talk when I, you know, do what I do, and that's it. I mean, if somebody comes on here and tries to be stupid, I ain't, you know, just be stupid. I don't care really. I mean, as long as you ain't trying to disrespect me, because then I might get real ugly then and start making videos about you. You don't want me to do that. You really don't. But nah, you're clowning around. You clowning around. I don't really care. I'm gonna laugh at what you gotta say. That's it. You know, as long as you don't bring my family and nothing, none of that shit. I don't care. Let me borrow your credit card. Shit. But yeah, Bubba, I'm gonna get you that. They may move APU. Yeah. No. They ain't gotta move your APU. They'll cut, they'll fabricate or whatever around the headache rack at the base and make it fit around the bracket, and then they'll just drop it in. If you do it at Tri City, probably only charge you like 150 to put it on, so you'd be good there. But Tri City Canvas, Granite City, Illinois. So that's where that is. How hard is it to find good brokers as a new PCO? Man, I'm gonna get to that right there. I guess I'll get to hauling van freight, flatbed freight. Y'all hit me with some stuff, man. I mean, that's good. Didn't know what to expect dropping a video. Man, when I first came here, man, I'm still how I first came, because my intention was to pull a step deck or a flat. I just dealt with a bunch of van. I just dealt with a bunch of van freight just to understand their system, because I already knew what I was doing. I mean, I dealt with Universal Truckload. I dealt with JRC. I dealt with Mad Carriers, where they let you run out there on internet truck stop. Universal, the agent, let me run on internet truck stop, and so I already knew how to deal with brokers and stuff like that. The agent thing is almost the same thing. Some of them got their own freight, a lot of them don't. So once you deal with a couple of them a few times, you'll know. I made a video a while back about a couple of them, and I noticed a change. Me and somebody was talking about that last night, Jason, because he was like, yo, ever since you made that video about funny shit that I was talking about with the agents, something happened. And if anybody's driving that Landstar, I guess y'all see, something happened after I made that video. But dealing with different agents, man, it's like, damn, it's so crazy, because it's like the wild, wild west here. It's just the wild, wild west. Once you get in a certain lane and you start dealing with certain people, you'll get comfortable with them. When you get to Oklahoma, you know who to call. When you get to Texas, you know who to call. When, you know, you just eliminate, once you just start eliminating people, especially the ones that did you dirty. And I brought up some codes a while back. I mean, just some of them like, I can't fuck with them. I don't care if you're paying $10,000. I can't fuck with your load, man, because y'all coming with the dumb shit all the time. You give me the load, I'm sitting for like 3-4 hours. I don't want to say 3-4 hours, but I'm exaggerating. And then all of a sudden, all the load's gone, buddy. Hey, what do you mean the load's gone? And it's over and over again from the same people. So then you just put them on the shit list. You put them down. My phone, I got different names for them. Fuck him, fuck him. He fucked me over. I don't care. I won't even answer the call. So I got names for each one of them that do that shit. But what I know about hot shots, I'll get to that in a second. Not much, not much really. Um, but just dealing with different agents, you get a feel for some of them, man. What you like to haul, and where you like to haul. That's the bottom line with it, you know. So I ran that, figured that stuff out, and then I said, give me a flatbed or a step deck. I was ready to go because I already had that experience anyway. But but yeah, that's pretty much how you just gotta get a feel for who's got the freight, the lanes. Like I said one time before, I don't know if I said it on YouTube. I said you can't be driving here ain't like driving at Warner, Swifts, and Snyder's and whoever else. I always say cookies and Pop Tarts because you know cookies and Pop Tarts, Kimberly Clark and all this Georgia Pacific. And we do Georgia Pacific, but I'm talking about they constantly doing that shit. We ain't really doing too much of that. We got it, but we ain't doing it for the most part. They probably broker it out to one of them or something, and you know, vice versa. If we got somebody that can haul it, we'll haul it. But it's just the freight is the freight's different. And each agent's different. You got agents here with multi-million-dollar accounts that they run. You got agents here that won't show their damn loads for shit on a damn board. They might show one load and they got 30 loads. They didn't even show you the other 30. So you got agents here that broker out their loads. You got agents here that don't even got a damn customer. I cussed them out a couple of times because you're booking a load and I'm going there looking stupid because I don't know what's going on. Well, if that was your load, you would know what's going on. But you taking it from doing 3PL stuff. I'm not saying 3PL stuff is bad, but sometimes when you just taking stuff to be taking stuff, it's just drivers walking in blind, don't know what's going on. But for the most part, man, like I said, you just gotta figure out who's got what, where, what you like to haul. Because it's air freight, you know, FedEx, certain times of the year, FedEx all year, they've been doing pretty big with the FedEx freight lately, GAD and CGI and all them. So I mean, that stuff picked up over the last year and a half, big time with that FedEx freight for Landstar. So, but there's other freight out there that can be hauled. So I mean, you just gotta dig around for it, and you'll find it. You just got another thing you gotta look out for is the direct shippers versus non-direct shippers. Once you deal with an agent a couple times, you'll know that they got direct freight. They'll tell you on the phone, I just deal with BCOs only, or all my shippers are direct. You can find that out. So that's something else you can look into. I'm dealing with a few agents here and there. It's a Landstar place to go with a small amount of money to come. Do you have a lot of cash before you? Nah, a lot of people come here, they ain't got a lot of cash. They just hopefully your truck gotta pass the inspections. But hopefully you can build your money up. You can't come here like you was at some of you Swift, because me and my boys talking about that and I say it a lot. And I do clown Swift a lot. I clown a few of them here and there. So yeah, we got Landstar drivers that do dumb stuff. But you used to drive for one of those companies for the flat rates and 98 cents a mile plus fuel, $1.20. And then you come over here and you say, oh shit, I'm gonna run some freight for Landstar. I could do whatever I want to do over there almost, you know, I'm free. Then you start hauling loads for $1.50. You start hauling loads for $1.50. This is where a lot of people, you know, who aren't here or used to be here for a short period of time, they talk all this shit. No, they got these cheap loads. You're looking for the cheap load. I'm not looking for the cheap load because you don't hear me hopping on YouTube talking about cheap loads like that. I don't think I ever had. I have had bad weeks. Probably not as bad as others, but you run around here pulling $1.50 a mile gross loads. Yeah, you gonna make $1 a mile fucking around here. And then at the end of the day, you're gonna be like, damn. And then you're gonna be like, they got cheap loads. I ain't making no money. I'm making company driver checks. Nobody doing that, but you ain't nobody come out with the shotgun and say, yo, haul this load. Somebody might call you on the phone and say, I got a load for you, buddy, or something, but that's on you to take that damn load. You go in there and set that load alert, man. You got a van, and I'm just gonna say minimum, just a minimum, because some people get this confused too. Just in case you get in a situation where you just can't get out, and the best load available is $2.30 a mile gross. But you ain't gotta take that $2.30 or $2.50. Lows will pop up and be like $2.70, $3 or whatever. And it was on the rise for a minute. It dropped at the beginning of July. That's just how it is for you new guys that don't know that. It was on a big incline for like a year. Then all of a sudden, like boom. It's been a little crazy lately. But you can come here, man. I mean, it's just somewhere to start, right? Uh, just gotta know how to manage your money. That's all. I say get on that voluntary escrow, max it out, 10%, uh, and book good freight, man. Just book good freight. I wouldn't try to run coast to coast. Some guys do. They like to do that, but I try to keep it short as possible. I mean, not too short, but I mean 300 to 500 miles, maybe 600. A little short overnighters, paying like $3 a mile, $4 a mile. We got a lot of sneaky nighttime loads too here. I mean, paying out the ass. So, just a lot of auto parts and stuff like that. Hazmat loads. I know people say I ain't hauling no hazmat, but you haul that 1,000 miles load for like $6,000 though. It does happen. But please read your hazmat paperwork and don't look like an idiot going down the road. Because I had a driver one time. I asked him about that. I said, what you got in the trailer? He said, chemicals. The fuck? Chemicals? I mean, you gotta know what you're touching when you're going down the road. Because you pull up the scale, they're gonna say, what you got? You say chemicals, they're gonna take your ass around back. So, but know what you hauling. But coming here, you can make money, man. Don't let that 65% shit fool you. Because that's just a base number for every damn Landstar truck here. Every Landstar truck gets 65%. It was different before I came here. It was a different deal in 2005 when I got approved for them. And then I didn't come. But, and it's changed over the last, not the percentage, but things have changed within the system or whatever since I've been here for 3 years. So, don't let that 65% thing fool you because, I seen a video the other day, it's kind of talking about a couple of days prior. You're here hauling a load, let's say it's a direct load, and it pays you $6 a mile, but the outside dude ain't getting that. Well, someone's gonna say that, you ain't getting that. You're not getting six. I'm not getting six either, but I'm at the end of the day, my cut is gonna be higher than yours at the end. Now if it's a broker load, that's a different damn story. That's a different damn story. You run around a damn broker. I've seen plenty of broker loads on the board that paid all right. They paid the BCO the same rate as the outside carrier. Yeah, Landstar drivers gonna lose their whatever after you break everything down. If you know how to negotiate, shoot, you can negotiate. Now some people are like, well, that's not negotiating. Working out the fuel surcharge and stop pay, whatever pay, accessorial pay there is. That's a form of negotiating. But now if I can go back and say, man, can you get like $300 more from them off that? And they do it, then more power. But yeah, there's all kinds of money to be made here. I mean, drivers is making anywhere from 65 to like 80%, 85%. You gotta figure that out though. I mean, some people don't believe that story, but it's happening. It's definitely happening. I got a lot of my information from the old heads that's here. Been here 10, 15, 20, 20 years, damn near 30 years. And each one of them I talked to, I sat at the table with three of them one day. They was on different levels. I was the youngest driver at the table. One been here 30, two was there for like 15 or 20 years. And everybody had something different. I picked up something from each one of them. So that's what helped me be successful here. Even the whole voluntary thing. Old drivers told me that. I mean, Landstar told you about it, but you just didn't really trust it because, you be somewhere and you, like I drove for FFE a long time ago. I got fucked over there, man. And I lost $7,000. That's why I talk a lot of shit. I don't talk a lot of shit now about it, but them leases and stuff, I lost $7,000 to FFE and then told me I owed them $700. Fuck you. You got enough people in the building. Go figure it out yourself. I lost $7,000 in them, man. It was all in the escrow. Nothing was wrong with the truck or nothing. Something stupid happened, and basically I lost the truck. So it sucked because it was right at the end. But all kinds of money can be made here, man. What's up, Anthony, Casey Martin? Hey, I saw you with that credit card thing. That's my plan. Landstar. Hot shot, yeah. Landstar got a lot of hot shots. I mean, there's some people making money with hot shots, man. I mean, I don't know too much about it. It ain't nothing, but I guess, in some cases you be doing some expedited stuff. It's good for West Texas and a couple other places because they just be wanting like a piece of pipe or something like that. You can run it. I mean, hot shots is good. I mean, you gotta keep that truck up though. You still gotta follow the same rules and regs to a certain extent, But yeah, hot shots, they getting a couple of bucks out there, man. So I wouldn't sleep on it. But I don't know too much about it. Got a lot of business agents. Can't pull for 5. That's about it. You have 5, 6 of them. That's all you need. Even if you had your own authority, you probably had like 5 or 6 of them running around for them. I mean, even when I was at Mag back then, when I had the Reefer unit, I had like 5 or 6 brokers. Turbo, Allen Lund, Megacorp, Rocky Mount. I had a good number, so about 5 of them. So yeah, it's a good number to run with. I mean, because then you know what you're dealing with, day in and day out. Agents are for the new guys. Agents are for the new guys. Well, what kind of agents though? Yeah, there's some funny agents here. I mean, some agents watching me probably now or later. I talk to them on the phone, and there's some good ones, man. There's some, even though I fired that cannon a while back on a video, and I talked to some of them about it. No, not all of them are messed up, man. It's just some of them, select a few that are messed up, and I just had to say it. That's all there is to it. I did notice a change after I made that damn video, though. I just didn't bring anything up about it. I just let it be. Somebody told me about it yesterday, and I was just like, all right, somebody caught on and seeing what was going on here. There's been a change, if y'all ain't noticed. But, I mean, people been running around saying it for a long time, man. I think there's drivers with their own trailers, vans, with certain agencies not to mess with. And I don't know if anybody else outside of myself has jumped on here and fired a cannon. I mean, it was just like I had to say it. But I don't know if somebody in corporate watching the video and see what I said. But it pissed me off. The reason why I made the video is because I'm sitting there trying to talk to somebody in corporate about it, in customer service, and then you basically just like shot my shit down while I'm talking. And like, I was like, you know what, fuck this, and I just went and made the video because I know there's a lot of people out there that seen this and went through this, and the BS should just it need to stop. So you're here to haul loads and build relationships, whatever you want to do. You don't want to be getting screwed over truck orders not used and just silly shit. So I just say cut the shit. But agents for new guys. I guess so to figure your way out because once you get like 4 or 5 of them, you're gonna really have to, you know, do too much. I mean, I don't even have 4 or 5. Well, I do. I still kind of like whatever, go here and there. But when I get in certain areas, I know who to call and who to talk to pull a load. Or if I see them pop up on there, I hit them up because I know they're direct. They see my truck in the area, they hit me on the phone. I might do it, I might not do it for them. So no hard feelings. I'll holler at you next time. But that load board, man. Speaking of all that, um, you can die on that board, man. You going around looking for all these loads that's sitting out there that came in my phone earlier during the day and other BCO's phones. We ain't want them loads. Loads is just like popping up on the load board. Some of them just magically pop up. I don't even know how they do that crap, but there are loads that just magically pop up that never came through your phone. They still can't explain that one, but whatever. I heard a driver say one day, I look at the load board so I can see everything. What the fuck you want to see flatbed and step deck freight for when you pull a van? You wasting your time. What you want to see that $1.50 a mile load for? You wasting your time. But some of them be like, oh man, I want to go from Texas to like Virginia. The best load available is at $1.50, so they wouldn't. I wouldn't do it, but whatever. I set my criteria. I know exactly what I want. I know I'm qualified to haul hazmat and all that other whatever. So like, you ain't even got to second guess it. When you see it, click it. Yo, what's up with your load? This is Calvin. Blah blah blah. I'm calling about your load from here to there. Can you tell me more about the load? That's pretty much it. You ain't got to sit there and be reading through your load alert and the thing. I wouldn't use that phone call joint either, because by then 50 people done called. You ain't got to read all that because you already know your criteria, what you want. You shouldn't even be wasting your time. It's like the Wild Wild West here. It ain't what it was years back before when I first got approved. Somebody told me I came when the company fell off. Most of these companies have changed up over the years, but it's different now. It's the Wild Wild West. I'm looking at a load that Bubba's looking at. Daniel's looking at. Any one of y'all looking at. Shit. There's a driver driving for Great Wide, Mag, whoever. They looking at the same damn load. In some cases they're not. They're not looking at how we're looking at it. They got that Landstar, their version of Landstar online. Looking at it, there's loads on the outside that's popping up for them that we don't even see. Now I don't know what the rates are, but there are loads that we don't see and vice versa. So it's kind of crazy because we competing against each other. I feel it should all be in-house, but it isn't. So, but there are some agents that will not deal with an outside carrier for many reasons. If an agent screws you or broker, I guess, well, Landstar back you. Make sure you got it all on the damn freight bill. I had a video a while back, dude named Pepper. I haven't seen him post a load since I don't know when. He might have. Some of these agents is changing up because they getting called out about stuff. They changing their codes, I guess. Owe me a shitload of money, man, over something stupid. And Landstar thought, well, it paid this. I said, no, here it is right here. I'm gonna forward you the email. He never went back to do anything. He gave me a dummy joint. Nah, we ain't trying to hear that. We ain't trying to hear that. So they got me my money. So yeah, if it's all documented, man, they ain't got no problem, backing you up. Now it'd be a probably a different story. You outside with your own authority or something. You're gonna be fighting forever to get that damn money, probably. Well, now the way they do it with broker bonds and stuff, um, it's a little different. But I mean, if you got it documented, there ain't nothing to talk about here. Nothing to talk about, man. Let me see. 6 racks from Fort Worth to Portland. 4 racks back to Phoenix. You looking good, baby. You looking good. Shoot, you looking pretty good there. Um, Sometimes they pay a little more, but yeah, you're looking good. What can you negotiate as far as accessorial pay? You'll hear them say it over the phone: 150 for loading, 150 unloading. They'll take it out of the line haul. If it's a broker load or whatever, custom load, they might pay more on the load, and you can still figure that out. Sometimes it's contracted and you can't do nothing with it. So it's there's a few ways you can do negotiate and get that stuff worked out. Uh, if it's involved, if there's anything involved in that load. So tolls, if you got an easy pass, like I used to run to New York a lot, and they used to call me on the phone and be like, "Man, how you got like $400-500 for tolls?" Well, one time doing loads that was round trip, So they did that. They got me that money or whatever, or broke it out in some cases. Oh, just write down on the bill later that you got an easy pass, because I got one. Using that thing, that's another thing I want to drop on you. You run through dumb areas certain times of the night, it's discounted, man. So if you ain't got to be there, don't take your ass there. Just drive through there at nighttime, past 7 o'clock, I think, and get a big discount on some of those tolls. But you can negotiate TARP pay. I don't like stop pay, but TARP, tolls, loading, unloading. If you're going out a route, deadhead, things like that. I see you, Jason. What's happening, man? I did the video for you. Well, I really didn't even get into it yet, man. But they hit me with a bunch of questions. So, what's up, Arthur, man? What's happening? What's happening, Sunset Trucker? I know you're stealing what? How does Landstar pay for BCOs? What? BCO settlements. Watch it come down to cars. Some companies, I don't know. Okay. I don't know why Landstar has the multiple card thing. I mean, the funny thing is you can use your payroll card to buy fuel. You can do all that. You can load it on whatever. I know you're still in my truck. What truck is that? Sunset Chaser Cascadia. It ain't no Cascadia, man. I almost fell for one of them Cascadias. I've been seeing too many one-box issues with them. I'm still no. What truck is that though? Yeah, you got 2 cards, man. I got 4, but that's because of them other trucks. So one of them's not even active. I mean, they all active, but 2018 Freightliner Cascadia. I can't. I don't even like them newer Cascadias, man. I don't like them the way it looks. It's just, I don't know, too bulky looking to me. One box sensors. Yeah, one box. Not sensors, yeah. You gotta get an APU, man. I'm telling you, it'll save you. My truck I got, even though I got a Paco in it, I had one manual regen that happened, and it happened like 140,000 miles later. So, so one manual regen. I had 2 already that happened this year. So that tells you how often I had the manual regen my truck. I got the APU carrier on there. I thought the compressor went out, but it didn't. So it's working again. My other truck, I don't know. I sent it to the shop. Something happened to it when it came back out. I said, "The hell with it." I turned the idle the idle shutdown off because I'm trading it in anyway. So they want to deal with that and let them deal with that. But everything's in good shape, so I ain't gonna trip on it. Not, but yeah, you got to get that, APU, man. That'll save you. I'm telling you. What's up, Aaron? Got 2019 right now with 600 horsepower, 18 over. Oh man, thought about the automatic. I can't mess with that thing, man. I just can't mess with that. So, but Trucker Ricky, my buddy, P ripped off, and it cost $200 to put a new one back on. The old one just parts. Damn, where the hell was he at for it to come off? Yeah, you got a nice truck there, man. I was gonna buy one out there in Tulsa. How the hell you would get it ripped off, man? Sunset. Hope it wasn't in the oil field or nothing. Probably would get it ripped off or some damn speed bump, uh, or some messed up parking lot. Cause yeah, my muffler came off on mine a while back, and I didn't notice it till like I don't know hundreds of miles later. And I was like, what the fuck? I had to go in there and put it back on, tighten it up. It hasn't been back off since, but yeah, things can get loose on there. Um, Speaking of APUs, flatbed rates looking better at Landstar. Yeah, let's go to that for a second, because that's what's his name wanted to hear something about vans and all that mess. Kind of leveled off a little bit. I mean, there's still some good loads out there. I mean, I got one tomorrow. My other truck got one. He had this week was kind of like crazy, but last 2 weeks for him was kind of like crazy. But um, whatever. It's like whatever. He's on a guaranteed check, so he got enough. He ran enough to get it in, so it doesn't matter. Um, Starting last year, about June, I want to say, because I told people, I said, I've been seeing the numbers since last year. It was going up. For some reason, after July 4th, which is normal, it's just kind of like crashed. So I'm still kind of looking for them high-ass dollar lows. They're still there, but not as much. I don't know, like the freight just kind of like vanished a little bit. There's still good paying loads out there. Load I'm getting tomorrow. $6 a mile, something like that. So oversized load, but it's only going 700 miles, so no big deal on that. Permits don't cost me nothing. Only running 4 states, and all the states are cheap. So $20. So Alabama, Tennessee, Virginia, and Maryland. So oh yeah, and Georgia, because I'm going up 59. So yeah, it's there. The other truck, he pulling an oversized load too. So he going about the same distance, paying a little bit less, but it still ain't bad. There's still freight there. It kind of like leveled out a little bit. The rates kind of like fell off. And I know some of the brokers are sitting back like, yeah, we got these motherfuckers now. A lot of y'all buying trucks now, shit. I know they sitting back like, yeah, we got them now. In some of these situations, van kind of dropped off a little bit. They all dropped off a little bit. There's still just little areas that's still getting their money. The middle of the map is where the money is at, really, for the most part. So for van, for any of them, really. So van freight is different rates. Reefer freight is different rates, and flat and step is different rates. So everybody's been running up there about damn near $3 a mile or better. It's just kind of leveled out. I'll say there people probably pulling stuff in the 270s right now, averaged out across the board. I'll say, from what I've seen, just by reading and checking out different stuff. But I did notice that freight availability did go down a little bit. It will pick back up again because you got the holiday rush coming. People going back to school now, so that's got a lot to do with it. And some people say Trump is fuckery, so you gotta you gotta watch out for that too. I know some guys is buying new trucks, and some guys their first time buying trucks. You gotta watch yourself though. You just gotta watch yourself out there, man, because it can cost your ass if you don't know what you're doing. So.
Hey, what do you guys want to listen to? Oh, hip hop, reggaeton.
Am I running south? I'm in the south right now. I switch it up here and there. I'll be in the south. I'll be in New England here and there. Sooner or later, I'll be back out west running around. So, I'm just waiting on my trucks and trailers, and then I'll make a decision on what I'm gonna do next. Two-Face Flatbed. Shit brown, doodle brown. I ain't gonna make fun of that man's color. I think he should have got a black truck, but hey, that's that man's choice, you know. Oh, okay. That's what happened to his APU. You pull reefers too? Yeah, I pull reefers here and there at Landstar, but they be like for grocery stores during the holiday seasons. I might run a reefer uh, for a couple of months because sometimes I don't want to be outside messing with a step deck or whatever. But I mean, I'm pretty versatile, man. I mean, one day I'm pulling a van reefer. I might be pulling the step deck. I might be pulling the power only RGN. You know, I might be pulling FedEx. Whatever feel like doing, I'll just end up doing it. So, but yeah, I pull reefers here and there. There's some good reefer loads here. It's not like they're like Prime or somebody, but they got their little share, their little reefer loads that they deal with. Some of these agents are brokers or whatever for other companies, and they put it on a Landstar truck or whatever, vice versa. I know dudes I was talking about this the other day. They had Tennessee Steel Haulers, Alabama Carriers, and they agents for Landstar. So just depends on what the agent's got as far as that goes, with that reefer game. But I know some dudes that do it. I know some outside dudes that pull for Landstar that do reefer freight. That was beard, right? It's gonna take some time to go. Oh, yeah, bread. Yeah. 40-foot reefer containers. Okay. Authority versus Landstar. The question is you ready for your authority? That's pretty much all it is to it. You ready for your authority? You know what you want to do out there? I mean, the money, yeah, you giving Landstar, yeah, you can have it on your own authority. You're going to pay for the insurance and all that other stuff. Like I said earlier, it's just that you can't, some people just do it because of the freedom, man. I'm free. I could do it. They just do what they want to do. But some people cost their ass later on for, being, I don't want to say being free, but you just because you're free doesn't mean you don't follow certain rules or whatever like everybody else out here. And booking loads or whatever. I mean, like if I got my own authority tomorrow, man, I won't be able to haul hazmat loads. I can't pay for hazmat insurance. I never quoted the shit, so I don't know how much it costs to run hazmat. If I left here and if I went to MAG or somebody, right, I couldn't haul vehicles. As far as I know, you can't haul vehicles. They won't let you do it. So when you leave out on your own, different things are gonna change. You're not gonna be able to haul the same damn loads that you hauled when you was here. Just not gonna happen. So, but like I said, a lot of people do it for freedom, and other people do it for to better themselves. Me, one day it will happen. I'm just positioning myself, and whenever it comes, it comes. I make money here, so I know that. So yeah, Landstar, I've been considering getting my trailer from Landstar. What's your suggestion on a trailer versus pulling the company-owned trailer? Well, is it a van or what? Van, you can make money pulling their van.
Get the hell out.
You can get the van, you can get a load and get a van and just, if you're running the same good freight all
You
day,
got one
just
chance.
pull their van. You got your voluntary escrow and all that stuff set up.
Okay.
You can pull their van. You can buy your own van. I think they'll finance up to $35,000 if your credit score is good. You don't owe no child support and you don't got no liens and all that crazy mess. You ain't filed no bankruptcies. They'll take it out of your check every week. I don't know how they'll do it for a van. They offered me that for a step deck. I didn't take the offer. They'll do a credit check on you, and it will not go to your credit report. So even if you're making them payments, I don't think it goes to your credit report. And that was one reason why I didn't do it. And then I looked at it. I found a different deal on the outside that worked out better for me for the pricing and everything. But you can get a van. I mean, pretty much it's on you now. You can still call in. They'll probably help you out to get something fixed on it. But you shouldn't have too many problems with a new van if it's a van or any type of trailer, for the most part, because everything's new. It's got warranties, and 5 years, lifetime warranty on certain stuff. Depending on what you're buying out there. But you get your own van if it's a van, because I assume most of y'all are van drivers anyway. It'll be 72% for you. So yeah, there's a little more money there if you know where you're running at and know what you're doing. So, so if it's a van, yeah. Oh, they're all heavy as hell. What, Landstar vans heavy as hell? Freightliner variant, last leg. Oh yeah. You told me that yesterday. What's up, Don? What's going on? I seen drivers at the mobile like toys, vans. Oh shoot, dang, what happened to it? Let me see, refrigerator driver. Come on with that flatbed. They got it. They got them loads, so you'll be good to go with that. I mean, they got the class for you too. They're training a couple of days up there. I mean, I don't know what they really do, but because I didn't need the class because I came in with the experience. But they got that class in Fort Worth, so you can get that going. What the hell is going on in the background? Sound like someone is AMC, man. I'm sitting here in the restaurant just chilling. Some movie, I don't know what it is. I just sit back here in the back chilling. Damn, the fuck. Anyway, yeah, I'm in the restaurant, man. In the back, chilling. Trying to get a flatbed soon. You trying to buy a flatbed, or you just trying to get a flatbed from them to lease? Trying to buy a flatbed, yeah, that's a good move. I mean, well, you don't need to buy a flatbed unless it's a 53 footer, because it's gonna be the same at the end of the day. And somebody asked me about that. Well, why you going to buy them step decks? Well, I bought them step decks because they're 53 footers versus Landstar's 51 footer. It's still a California legal trailer. Also, it's a lower profile trailer, so it drops like 6 more inches or whatever it is. So it's 6 inches or 5 inches lower compared to the regular Landstar trailer. Also, yeah, it's 53 foot. It's 42.4 on the bottom and 10.6 up top. Normally you just see 10 or 11. It's got and I got the ramps, which are low levelers also. So I killed a lot of things in one shot when I did that. Now I can haul low profile loads that are taller. I can haul loads that are a little longer. I can haul loads that can roll on the ramp. I can haul loads that can go on a low leveler. So like some poles or something. All right, put them up. Bam, we going. So I might hit a nice combination load. You know that pay real good. Low profile load with hazmat, and I had to drive it on there, and it's oversized. Like damn, I couldn't do that with Landstar regular trailer. You just couldn't do it because there's no way to put the ramps or nothing. And I got my toolboxes, I got everything. So that's how I did it. Just gotta shop around when you're looking for a trailer. But if you want to get a flatbed from Landstar, regular flatbed, I wouldn't do it. Just lease their trailer or whatever and go on about your business. But if you want to do like what I did, yeah, you're gonna have to step out there. Hey man, Bubba, we gotta talk again about what we was talking about a while back. I'm looking at something. But yeah, buy a step deck. Rico right, buy a step deck. Get a 53-foot low pro with ramps. Get a. I got a Dorsey. I got two Dorseys. So they have 5-year warranties on them. So I mean, you can buy Fontaine. I like the rail because it's tough. But other than that, they got that lifetime warranty on the frame or whatever. But you're going to pay like 10, 12 grand more for the trailer probably. So, but I got two Dorseys for about 12 grand cheaper. Got exactly what I wanted on there. I got beacon lights installed in the back, strobe lights. They better be in there because I paid for them because I did it at the last minute. But yeah, get yourself a step deck, man. You'll be better off. Yeah, it can slow down sometimes, but if you're on the outside, really like not here, because it's kind of tough to pull LTL freight. I'm like an LTL type of guy. When you out there outside with your own authority or somewhere else that lets you do more LTL, you can kill them, man. You can kill them. The money's crazy. So. What's up, exclamation thoughts? What's happening with you? So you keep playing the work game. Fortnite Galaxy skin with 15,000 V-Bucks for free, or both for $99. Yeah, Casey's wild with it over there. Yeah, you can haul a bus with that, man. You can haul a school bus, you can haul a charter bus. Yeah, I mean, you open up then once you do that. Buy that RGN at the store. They got that RGN. I'm on the list for one, but you'll be waiting forever for it. So I made a decision. I said, nah, I ain't gonna be waiting for that, man. I mean, when it come, cause I asked for a 3-axle. So, nah, I ain't gonna wait for that. I mean, they call me. If I got a different truck, if I'm still here or whatever, then we'll talk about it. If not, then whatever. So, but I saw it was time to make a new move. So I did that with that step deck. 3 loads a week, great gross a week. Yeah, 3 loads a week. Shoot, man, I did 1 load. He went from Oklahoma to Cali. It was like 9 grand. It was from Tulsa to on the other side of Bakersfield. It was oversized, but I mean the permits didn't cost shit because it was only like 9 something. I mean it's the same thing regardless. Yeah, until you start getting into the weights and stuff. The widths, the price is the same, but unless you get past like 12 or whatever, you gotta get escorts and all that crazy shit. So yeah, I mean I did like 9 one way, I don't know, it was like 1,400 miles, I forget. But there was one week by myself, I did 20. Nobody's gonna believe that shit. You just had to see me in person and be like, okay, yeah. But I've done it by myself. So I haven't had my other truck to pull that stunt off yet because I think if it did, he would have made a shitload of money that week. But but I've done it. I've done uh, 10 gross, 12 gross, 13 gross by myself. 20 something, low 20s one time. That was right before the holidays, before Christmas and New Year's, and that's just on their regular trailer. Uh, so, so for somebody to say, Landstar ain't getting no money, I don't know what the fuck they talking about. You talking somebody that's been running around for various carriers in various programs for almost 17 years. So, from company driver all the way up to now.
This new service goes the perfect size.
You get the info, my Facebook. Yeah. I'm gonna get at you about that. All right, man. Later, Daniel. Oh yeah. A lot of 14,000, 15,000. So I mean, right now, yeah, I'm not hitting that right now since all this stuff is going down. Plus, I'm trying to like position myself to go get them trucks. So I don't want to be too far away and all that stuff. And that other truck is kind of like, I don't know, starting to act a little dumb. So I don't know what's going on. I think they fucked up the clutch or something. Cause I put a new clutch in it a while back. So, but yeah, the numbers can be done. Some people don't want to haul certain things that I haul. I'm not saying I haul the biggest shit at Landstar, but I mean, some people don't want to haul that hazmat load. Some people don't want to haul oversized load. Some people don't want to tarp shit. So, but I mean, you can get them numbers, man. You can get them numbers. Yeah, I mean, you got a lot of people, man, and my battery gonna drop on me, I think, here in a minute. They be out there on the tube talking that shit. Look, just because you don't know how to get out there and go get the money, because you need somebody to fucking hold your fucking hand, to fucking give you loads and all that other shit. I mean, just because you couldn't do it, don't be mad at us because we doing it. Like, I've seen videos out there saying we kissing ass, and I'm like, man, fuck y'all. Fuck y'all talking about. And the ones that be doing it, y'all borderline company drivers. No disrespect to any company drivers watching right now trying to, make a move. But it be the dudes, they are leasing trucks or whatever from somewhere. They still got their hand held. They still need to be walked across the street. They need the crossing guard still and shit. They want to talk some shit. No, because they ain't never seen a $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 check before and shit. Nah, but they keep claiming we ain't getting them though. So you got the outsiders too. They don't authority think we don't do it. So, but for the most part, when motherfuckers be with that bullshit, man, that 65 shit, fuck them, man. Let them say what they gonna say. They still over there, they still in kindergarten while we still moving on up. All you need to do, just run smart, man. You catching me at the end, Vincent. I mean, it was just the first time me doing this, just messing with it, see what was what. I know my battery's about to go. Jason, I try to sprinkle that in about the whole van and step deck, flatbed freight, van freight. Like I said, each company out there is different. They got their own setup. You come from where you was at. They ran a certain way. You over here, it's a different way. Another company, it's a different way. Not all companies run the same. Everybody got their own freight base, their customer base. There's different ways of doing it. If you at Warner, Swift, JB Hunt, you used to Kimberly Clark's and all that shit. You over here, you don't see a lot of that shit. You may see some trade shows. You may see cabinets. you might see a lot of FedEx, you know. So flatbed. I mean, a lot of people say this when they try to drive for me. Uh, Man, I want to. I don't like all that talking, but I don't even talk. My driver will tell you right there. I don't be talking like that. He done drove for me almost a whole year. He ain't talking like that. We ain't got that flatbed did a little bit. He got stuff that he ain't talking even before he got there. He wasn't even talking like that. You're used to seeing the TMCs, Meltons, and Mavericks. Them motherfuckers tarp air. I'm out there in Arizona and hating Arizona. They tarping this copper shit. Fuck y'all tarping that for? Melton got them doing it. So, nah, he ain't tarping everything with me. You the one make that call. Now, if the agent said road needs to be tarp, that's your decision to take that road. If there's no tarps involved, there you go. Yeah, man, he tarping air and shit. He tarping dumb shit, man. You know, and back to the van shit. You know, you driving for fucking Snyder and Warner and them, you hauling that heavy ass shit. I ain't gonna say all of them before I ain't even talking about the owner operators or whatever. I'm just talking about driving period over there. You always hauling that Kimberly Clark shit and paper rolls all the time and shit like that and cereal all the time. You see a different type of freight that be being moved around here. And we pull that same shit too, but we don't really like that shit. So, I mean, what's the kid named Vernon? He said he pulled 4 lanes, start agent doing ice cream. I know there's big loads in the system for reefers. There ain't that many, for far as I'm concerned, unless they got them hidden somewhere. He pulling reefer freight. I know plenty of people pull reefer freight for Landstar on the outside, 1 or 2 on the inside. Yeah, fuck beer. Ain't no Landstar truck hauling no beer. Well, I'll take that back. The ones that probably haul like to FedEx and got there with a bang, they might just do that to come on back because they running dedicated out of that FedEx hub. So, with that said, I mean, the freight is different at every carrier, man. You can't you come here and try to run like you did at Warner or Swift or whatever. It ain't the same shit. Everybody got their different setup, different way of doing things, and then this is like the last stop, one of the last stops, one of the companies before you get your own authority. So unless you're driving for somebody else like a Farmer Fleet, Mag, there's a few other ones out there that people talk about. I said, don't get this whole 80% and 88% versus 65% thing messed up, man, because the money different, man. Some money funny, believe it or not. So, yeah, Arthur, you gotta try something different. That's what happened to me when I had the reefer unit. I said, I'm done. I'm tired of it. You know, crazy ass appointments. I did it for a long time. When I first started doing a reefer unit, I did it for Prime Inc. Rocorp, actually, RTC, when they bought them and shit. And so I was a Prime driver by default. So I learned stuff when I was there. I don't know how they teach them now because based on what I see on YouTube and shit, they ain't learning shit. So they just saying shit. Unless they, you know, whatever. But I learned my shit from Prime Inc. in the reefer game. And I ran that shit for a while, up until like 2010, early 2010. And I was done with it, man. I became a flatbedder. So I went on to do that. And I've been here doing step decks, you know. I remember doing flatbed step decks since 2011, I want to say. So I ain't looking back. If I do, it must be something special. Something special by the house. If I have a reefer unit. Other than that, I'm running in like a dedicated deal during the holidays, man. FedEx used to contract haul my computer, but it wasn't. Many K's. Okay. Yeah, and Landstar and FedEx is booming now, man. It's just like GAD and CGI and a couple others. They all connected with each other. So once you get with one, you can get with the other. Ain't no problem. I mean, they doing it. They doing something heavy in Denver right now. I wanted to be out there. And, you know, I mean, they doing something. I don't know what it was. I can't find it right now, but I know I can make the calls and talk. I know a lot of y'all don't go to Denver, so I'll be over there doing my thing. but but yeah, they got some lanes for FedEx, man. They got some lanes for FedEx. Nah, man. Just the whole stinks. Yeah, the paper do be top heavy. But hey, man, I mean, I gave y'all an hour and a half. I didn't expect that. It was good sitting here chopping up with y'all. Hopefully, I come back with something. Yeah, GAD, and CI, CGI, and there's a couple others. But GAD, then I don't want to say they're the main one, but they'll hook you up with the other ones if you run for them good. I used to kill them from Baltimore to Philly, man. $1,200-$1,300 round trip during the holiday season. All I did was one a day. One a day. So when somebody tells you that you can't do it at Landstar or whatever, and they ain't making no money on Amazon like somebody said and all this crazy shit. Oh, the money there, man. The money there. You just gotta be ready when it come up. But like I said, hour and a half. I think it was pretty good for my first one. Maybe I'll talk about something else later on. Y'all hit me on my Facebook inbox. The one with my two daughters, not the one with me wearing a suit. That's my dummy page. You know, for the haters reporting my ass. So, anyway, we'll try to come back with something else. I took a load from Denver. I believe you. I seen some out there recently. I seen them out there. Yeah, a lot of these big companies cut their power out of their trucks. Gutless. But hey, like I said, I'm gonna try to come back with something. Y'all let me know what y'all want to talk about. Maybe I can go dig it up and figure it out. Maybe I already know it. And we'll work on it, man. We'll see what we can talk about here. Still trying to bring in that driver. I might bring him in to go to Mercer or Mag. You're gonna get 28% of the revenue plus some other things. So that's up in the air. No reason why it's up in the air because Landstar takes too damn long to bring a driver on, man. That's the only reason. So I already weighed my options out and checked out a few things. Now if somebody comes through down the pipe and want to pull a step deck for me, then cool for Landstar. But me and my wife run the show, so people are like, how you running for Landstar and Mercer or Mag? Well, there's two people running the show. I don't have to run the show. I mean, I might book the load for them, but other than that, that's it. So, but you, just to say, you're going to make 28% of the revenue if you at one of them other two carriers. I'm not going to do that here. There's too much money moving to get to where I want it to be. Like I said, every company got their own formula. So with that said, if you're interested, holla at me. Somebody asked me about this 1099 shit. The driver took that shit because he wanted that shit. This driver knows what he's doing with that. I was a driver that did that before and never had no problem. So if you don't know what you're doing with it, you're gonna be fucked. But you do get a W-2. That was just this driver's choice. Nobody puts a shotgun in somebody's head and make them take that. Because a couple people asked me, and I was like, yo, they were saying that I don't know, that I was trying to do something. Don't listen to what everybody be telling you, man. Because they'll tell you some bullshit to boost themselves up. And they be selling you the bullshit. But anyway, man, I'm going to get out of here because I'm at like 5%. I didn't bring my charger. We're going to come out with another video another time. Let me see if somebody dropped another question in there. Keep it between the ditches. Yes, I will. Y'all keep it between the ditches. Don't hurt nobody.
What did you think I was gonna say?
But yeah,
I saved you from something
do more videos.
because
You be giving
I
away
forgive you
more.
for what you did to my family. I'm not gonna
But that's
say
what I mean. That's
it's
what it
not
is,
true.
man. I mean, y'all get it out there, man. I mean, I know some people like what I say. Some people don't like what I say. Everything I do is straight up, man. And, yeah, I'm not looking around, guessing some shit, and or got a book in front of me and trying to read off some shit. I already went through some of this shit, man. So yeah, I am gonna try to tell you based on what I've done, and, experience and all that. Uh, and that's just what it is. Who has Amazon? Uh, I'll put it in the comments later. I know of one. Uh, they out of California. They got offices everywhere, but they in Cali. I haul from Charlotte, no, not Charlotte, Atlanta to Greensboro or whatever that was, Durham or whatever that is up there. Yeah, it was like $1,600 and something dollars up there. Came back down for the same damn rate, but somebody said on Bubba's video that Landstar ain't doing that type of shit. Whatever, man. You ain't here. You don't know nothing about that. Stick to your cookies and Pop Tarts. Cause I know you probably ain't hauling an Amazon load if you watching my shit for $11,000 during the week. You just saying that based off cause your man said it. See, a lot of people be on here getting mad about shit cause you done said something, and I'll get into that another day. Fuck all that. But hey, y'all be cool, man. Maybe next time y'all see me on a live video, I'll show them trucks up or something. We'll see what we do. So before this battery die, y'all be cool. I'll holler at y'all later. I don't want to burn up your data, burn up your battery. We already had one person fall because his battery gone. I don't want to fall off in front of y'all and my battery gone. So I'll holler at y'all. I think it was a good video, and we'll come back to you next time. All right, later.
You've never been happier.